Like on weekends, I try to skate. I skate for like 6 or 8 hours a day. I'm like out by 10 skating, and then I'm done by like 6. I was born in Walnut Creek, but I moved to La Selva when I was 3, and that's basically where my first memories start, so I consider myself from La Selva. By the time I was a teenager, I was skating more, but mainly just hanging out. Everyone just kind of would group together and hang out in Aptos on like the railroad tracks or at platforms, or just everyone met up in that neighborhood. I don't know. Growing up, honestly, like throughout my teenage years, I didn't like drinking that much. I couldn't like hold it down. Like I would drink like a 32 and I'd throw up, and I just didn't like the taste. And I didn't really like being drunk back then. I was more into like smoking weed or like doing drugs. Well, I moved to San Francisco because I think I was like 19 or 20 at that time. I'd lived in Santa Cruz my whole life and was definitely starting to get bummed out here. And my dad lives up, or used to live up there in like the Bay Area, either like Pacifica in the city or Sausalito. And he's super busy with work all the time. So I called him about like if he needed help with anything up there. He's like, oh yeah, I could use a lot of help. You want to just come up here and like you can move into my house in Sausalito. He had like new furniture coming and he needed someone to be there for fucking, I don't know, for the movers to show up. So I had just a shitload of free time on my hand. I wasn't doing anything, basically.
We have a ton of products, over 300 distinct products and services. We have customers who could use 30, 40, 50, or 60 of those different products.
He does something for Wells Fargo. I don't know his exact position or whatever, but he, back in the day, was the dude, him and his buddy Danny are the guys who came up with the concept of online banking. At this point, right now, I haven't seen him in, I think, over a year. I think I lived at my dad's for like 5 months, and then I started looking for a place with my friend Chris, and then eventually we found a spot, and I ended up moving out there in like, I think it was like June 2012.
He would drink like during the day, like early. Like he was cracking beers like, you know, like 10 in the morning or whatever. Like just like first thing in the morning. I mean, I wasn't still like hating on like drinking that much, but I was like, dude, like you should wait because like he would end up in bed every night by the time like everyone's going to do shit. Like it would be like 7:38 and he's like, I'm gonna pass out like for the night. Like once a month he would be like throwing up 2 days. Like once a month. That would like be like, it would be like not on the dot, but like once a month. Or like if he went out and like just drank like liquor or like did something that he like wasn't used to, just like drinking beer all day, then he would be like wrecked, like, you know, for a couple of days. Like not be able to do it. Like he'd be like, I'm dust, and like not be able to do any shit, you know?
When I broke my ankle, I probably drank more than I ever did before because I had nothing else to do. Like 5 days in a row, I like pooped blood. And I was like, okay, something is definitely fucking wrong. So I ended up going to the doctor and being like, hey, I don't know what's wrong. Something's wrong. Like, what's going on? And he ended up telling me, like, they did blood tests and did a few tests and stuff like that. And then he gave me a call and was like, so basically, your liver is, whatever the fuck it was, is high. He said, I forgot, like, exactly what happened or exactly what he said it was, but he was saying, your liver is doing very bad. And if you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing right now, it's going to fail on you in like 5 years. So, and this is when I was 22. I still wanted to drink randomly, is basically what it comes down to. So I made it like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and I'm like, all right, you deserve that. Like, you deserve to go out and drink. Go enjoy a couple beers with your friends. Next thing I know, I'm like, I woke up and I had like 8 or 10 beers. I kept doing that for like probably 3 or 4 months, just drinking randomly. And then it ended up, it was going to be my dad's 60th birthday. So I was going up to Tahoe and like I was going to go drink with my dad because I had like one day to hang out with him for his like 60th birthday. I ended up drinking, but I only had like 4 beers, so I thought I was fine. But they were like they were like high percentage, like 7% beers or something like that, and they were in pints. So I actually was kind of buzzed from that. And then it's only like 9 o'clock at night, and it's like his birthday, so he's like, all right, let's take a toast, and like ended up taking a shot with my dad. That shot like ruined me. I thought I could handle it because I'd only had 4 beers. I couldn't. I like almost like blacked out. I got so fucking drunk, and I just had to like go and pass out. And yeah, I just that's what changed me. That's what made me go, okay, you have to fucking quit. If you cannot like go and hang out with your dad and enjoy his birthday with him without getting too drunk, like you have a serious problem and you need to fucking stop. And if my liver was fucked too, so like I really just needed to stop. I stopped drinking August 28th, 2014. So a little over a year.